Have you ever felt that knot in your stomach that seems to come out of nowhere? Or a tension in your shoulders, as if you were carrying an invisible weight? Many times, we ignore these signs, thinking they are mere discomforts, but the truth is that our body has its own wisdom. It is the radar that detects what the mind tries to overlook. When something or someone is not aligned with your path, the universe finds subtle, but powerful, ways to warn you. Usually, the first message comes from the body. Listening to it can make the difference between getting lost in a toxic situation or finding the peace you deserve. Let's explore together the signs your body and the universe use to guide you. Are you ready to hear what your heart, mind, and spirit have to say? The knot in the stomach, the visceral warning. The stomach, known as our second brain, is incredibly sensitive to the emotions and energies around us. When something is out of alignment, it's common to feel a knot, pressure, or even an inexplicable discomfort in this area. This sensation is not random, it's your body's alert that something is out of harmony. Imagine being in a situation where everything seems normal, but deep inside, there's a persistent unease. Often, this is your body picking up on subtle vibrations of imbalance that your conscious mind has yet to process. It could be the energy of a person or the tension of an environment that's out of sync with your natural state. Ignoring this sensation can be dangerous. It's like running a red light on a highway, a direct invitation to chaos. When the knot in your stomach reappears constantly in the presence of a specific person or certain situations, it's time to pause and reflect. What is really happening? Is there something in this relationship that's draining your energy or causing emotional discomfort? Listening to this signal is an act of self-care. Your body is trying to protect you from future harm, showing that something needs to be adjusted, perhaps a difficult conversation, a boundary that needs setting, or even the necessity of creating distance. Throughout your journey, learning to recognize and respect these bodily signals can be the key to a more balanced and harmonious life. After all, the knot in your stomach is not just a warning, it's a plea for your attention. Constant tension in the body, the silent cry of the muscles. The body is like a mirror to the soul, it reflects the emotions we often try to suppress. When we are near someone who isn't good for us, physical tension becomes almost inevitable. Stiff shoulders, a clenched jaw, neck pain, or even hands that remain tightly closed into fists without us realizing it are clear signs that something is wrong. This tension doesn't happen by chance. It's as if the body is constantly in defense mode, reacting to an invisible threat. This might happen because you're trying too hard to please, fearing judgment, or sensing that the relationship is not balanced. Whatever the cause, this continuous state of alert wears down not only your muscles but also your mind and heart. Think about how many times you felt this stiffness after interacting with a specific person. Perhaps it was an encounter that left you emotionally drained or a conversation that felt forced. Physical tension is a subtle but powerful reminder that your body is carrying a burden it shouldn't. To relieve this tension, it's essential to identify its cause. Ask yourself, why is my body reacting this way? Is there something in this relationship that's causing more harm than good? The answers might be uncomfortable, but they point to the truths you need to face. Remember, accumulated tension in the body is not just a physical symptom, it's a message. By listening to it, you can begin to release not only your muscles but also your soul from unnecessary burdens. Unexplained fatigue, when your energy is drained. Not all fatigue is physical. There's a subtler, equally exhausting kind that arises when we spend too much time with someone who drains our energy. Have you ever been with someone and, after the encounter, felt completely depleted, unmotivated, or even emotionally empty? This is the kind of exhaustion your body uses to warn you that the relationship might not be healthy. Energy-draining people often exhibit specific behaviors. They can be manipulative, negative, overly needy, or even critical. They deplete your vitality with constant demands or vibrations that don't align with your natural frequency. As a result, instead of feeling refreshed after the interaction, you feel worn out. This type of exhaustion doesn't appear overnight. It's the cumulative effect of interactions that don't bring balance but instead add an invisible weight. Once again, the body tries to warn, something isn't right here. If you notice that your energy plummets after meeting someone, pay attention. This sign should not be ignored. Take note of how you feel before and after spending time with certain people. Do you feel lighter, more motivated, and at peace? Or are you increasingly tired, irritated, and demotivated? This reflection can help you identify who truly contributes to your well-being and who might be disrupting your balance. Healthy relationships don't drain, they nourish. If something or someone is constantly depleting your energy, it's time to reconsider the space this person occupies in your life. Protect your energy, it's the fuel for your journey. Accelerated heartbeat, the defensive heart. When we think of a racing heart, it's often associated with love, passion, or excitement. But not every quickened heartbeat is positive. If you notice that your heart races every time you're with someone, without a clear or positive reason, it might be a warning sign. The body reacts physically to threats, and an increased heartbeat can indicate that you're in a state of anxiety or emotional defense. Imagine being in the presence of someone who should bring comfort, but instead, you feel unease. This sensation doesn't appear out of nowhere. It could stem from fear, insecurity, or an energetic incompatibility between you. The heart, as part of the body's alert system, is trying to warn you of something your mind might be ignoring. This quickening might occur in subtle moments, such as during conversations where you feel the need to measure your words or in moments of silence that feel heavier than they should. It's not just nervousness, it's your body signaling an emotional or energetic imbalance. Ask yourself, why does my heart react like this in this person's presence? Am I comfortable, or am I merely tolerating this relationship? Delving into these questions helps you understand the true source of the discomfort, enabling you to make decisions that align with your inner peace. Listening to your heart goes far beyond metaphor. It's a compass guiding you toward where you need to go, or away from where you shouldn't be. Trust the signals it sends, as they are invitations from the universe to protect your emotional health. Changes in breathing, the invisible weight on your chest. Breathing is one of the most accurate reflections of our emotional state. When we're calm and happy, our breathing is natural, deep, and steady. Conversely, in the presence of discomfort or tension, it changes, it becomes shallow, irregular, or even labored, as if something is pressing on our chest. Have you ever felt your breathing lock up around someone, as if you couldn't catch your breath or your ability to relax had vanished? This isn't a mere coincidence. The body responds to environments and energies, showing that something in that interaction is not harmonious. This sensation might arise during conflicts, difficult conversations, or even silent moments filled with tension. Breathing is more than a physiological necessity, it's a direct connection to your soul. When your breath is interrupted, it's the universe urging you to pay attention. Why can't you breathe deeply around this person? What in this relationship is causing the sensation of suffocation? Notice too if your breathing returns to normal after distancing yourself from them. This simple observation can reveal much about how you truly feel about certain connections. When breathing becomes an effort, your body is signaling that it might be time to reevaluate the relationship and prioritize your well-being. Breathing is a powerful symbol of life and freedom. If someone restricts it, directly or indirectly, it's time to reflect, does this person bring lightness or weight to your journey? Mental confusion, the reflection of disconnection. The mind is an extension of the energy flowing through your body. When you're in harmony, your thoughts flow clearly, and decision-making becomes easier. However, in relationships that aren't aligned with your path, mental confusion can become a constant. Have you ever felt unable to concentrate, filled with doubts, or lost in your own thoughts after interacting with someone? This sensation of mental fog is a clear sign that something is wrong. Your mind is trying to balance a situation that, deep down, has no solution, leading to emotional and psychological exhaustion. Mental confusion can manifest in many ways, indecision about how to act around someone, repetitive questioning, or even losing confidence in your own perceptions. These feelings reflect an imbalanced relationship where your energy is diverted to unnecessary tensions. Ask yourself, does this relationship bring clarity, or does it leave me feeling more confused? Do I feel stronger or more lost after spending time with this person? The answers may be uncomfortable, but they're necessary to understand the source of the confusion. Allowing your mind to rest and process these emotions is essential. Practices like meditation, journaling, or simply moments of silence help restore clarity and identify whether the confusion is caused by external factors or internal struggles. Remember, healthy relationships don't leave your mind at war with itself. They offer support, clarity, and peace. If confusion has become the norm, it might be time to reevaluate and seek connections that bring more light than shadow. Attraction to new paths, signs of realignment. Not all signs from the universe come in the form of discomfort. Sometimes, the message is a gentle yet irresistible pull towards something new, people, environments, or experiences that feel more in tune with who you truly are. This sense of curiosity and fascination is the universe inviting you to explore paths that align more closely with your essence. Have you ever noticed that while one relationship feels draining, new opportunities begin to appear? Perhaps it's a new circle of friends, a place you feel drawn to visit, or even a hobby that rekindles a forgotten passion. These impulses are not coincidences, they are signs that your soul is seeking something more authentic. When you feel this pull, it's time to pay attention. What aspects of these new paths seem so appealing? Do they represent what's missing in your current life? The universe often nudges us in the right direction by awakening desires and inspirations that resonate with our true nature. Embracing the new can be challenging, especially when you're tied to relationships that hold you back. Often, the fear of the unknown keeps us from moving forward. But ignoring these signs risks further disconnecting you from your authenticity. Allow yourself to explore. Follow your curiosities and see where they lead. Perhaps these new directions are not just an escape, perhaps they are the beginning of a journey that will reconnect you with your deepest self. The universe is always guiding you, you just need to listen and trust. Emotional chaos, the universe's final cry. Emotional chaos is often the most intense and final sign that something in your life needs to change. Anxiety, constant conflicts, emotional highs and lows, all of these manifest when a relationship isn't aligned with your path. This state of imbalance reflects an incompatible energy that deeply affects your inner peace. This kind of turmoil isn't just uncomfortable, it's destructive. When you feel like you're always on the verge of an emotional breakdown around someone, it's the universe trying to grab your attention. Chaos is a cry, something needs to change. Why do we tolerate this? Often, it's out of fear of losing someone, of being alone, or of disappointing the other person. But staying in a constant state of suffering is too high a price to pay for the illusion of stability in a relationship. Remember, emotional chaos is not something you have to endure. It's an invitation to act. Ask yourself, what is truly causing this imbalance? What is this relationship teaching me about myself and my boundaries? As difficult as chaos may be, it brings an opportunity for growth. It forces you to confront what you've been avoiding, to make hard decisions, and to prioritize yourself. The peace you desire is within reach, but it requires courage. Courage to let go of what doesn't serve you and to create space for relationships that nourish your soul. Remember, emotional chaos isn't the end, it's the beginning of transformation. How to recognize and interpret these signs. The signals your body and the universe send are not random. They appear as guides to help you realign with your purpose and live more authentically. To benefit from this wisdom, it's essential to develop the ability to recognize and interpret them correctly. The first step is self-observation. Take a few minutes each day to reflect on how you feel physically and emotionally after interacting with certain people. Notice if tension, discomfort, or fatigue arises. These patterns reveal a lot about the impact these relationships have on your life. Another crucial practice is learning to distinguish intuition from fear. Intuition is subtle, like a whisper guiding you toward choices that align with your essence. Fear, on the other hand, is often loud, rooted in insecurities or past experiences. Ask yourself, is this feeling a genuine warning or a reaction to old wounds? Honesty with yourself is also essential. Recognizing that a relationship isn't working can be difficult, especially if there are deep bonds involved. However, avoiding reality only prolongs the suffering. Listening to your body's signals is an act of courage and self-love. Finally, practice authenticity in your daily life. When you live in alignment with who you truly are, relationships that don't fit naturally become more apparent. You begin to see who supports your growth and who holds you back. Recognizing these signs doesn't mean acting impulsively. Instead, it's about taking small, deliberate steps toward more conscious choices. Your body, your mind, and the universe are constantly guiding you, all you need to do is listen. 5 practical strategies to align with the universe. To realign your energy with what truly matters, it's essential to implement conscious changes. A powerful starting point is learning to listen to your body through meditation and silence. The simple act of slowing down and observing your breath can reveal much about how you feel. In moments of quiet, your intuition has the space to speak clearly, and you can notice the signals that previously went unnoticed. Reconnecting with your passions is another key step. Toxic relationships often pull us away from what we love, hobbies, interests, and long-forgotten dreams. By returning to activities that bring you joy and purpose, you reconnect with your true essence and gain clarity on who genuinely supports your journey. Spending time in nature is also transformative. A walk outdoors, the sound of the wind, or the touch of a tree can renew your energy and provide mental clarity. Nature's energy balances your mind and body, making the universe's messages easier to understand. Creating healthy distance is equally important. It doesn't always mean cutting ties immediately, but establishing emotional or physical boundaries with people or situations that drain your energy can bring new perspectives. This space allows you to regain balance and evaluate the true impact of certain relationships on your life. Finally, prioritize relationships that nourish your soul. Authentic, balanced connections make you feel free, light, and energized. Pay attention to how those around you influence your emotional state. When you value what truly feeds your essence, the universe responds by aligning you with experiences and people who vibrate on the same frequency. These practices are simple yet powerful. They not only help you identify the universe's signs but also allow you to live in harmony with yourself and the energies around you. Your body never lies. Every tension, every discomfort, every racing heartbeat is a reminder that your energy is precious and deserves to be protected. The universe doesn't send signs randomly, they are invitations to reflect, make conscious choices, and realign your life with what truly matters. The universe is always working in your favor. Listen, trust, and prioritize what makes your heart vibrate in harmony. Your authenticity is your greatest strength.